A beautiful handwriting is a good friend. It conveys our feelings, emotions, opinions, and love to others. A good handwriting has its importance, even in this computer era also. Many good students are unable to get a good percentage due to their handwriting. According to graphology, it is proved that our attitudes and thoughts depend on the strokes in our handwriting. We assume that we cannot change our handwriting because we are habituated to write in one style since our childhood. Usually people think that they cannot change their handwriting. Yes, they are right. Even higher technology also cannot change their handwriting because of their strong negative beliefs. Really, if you want to change your handwriting, just watch this presentation and believe strongly that you can change your handwriting today itself. No other power can stop you to change your handwriting. This credit doesn't belong to the presentation but goes to your natural positive belief. This great positive belief can change your world. This presentation will help you as a weapon to change your handwriting by neuro-linguistic programming. Before our move, we hope this journey leads you to get beautiful handwriting. We have just 26 letters in English. You can have beautiful handwriting by just observing and studying the letters. Writing is a skill. It is also an art. To get good handwriting, we should follow some techniques. In these techniques, first we should know about the positions. They are writing position, paper position, hand position, and pen position. First, let us know about writing position. While writing with pen or pencil, it should be held by 3 fingers. Thumb and forefinger is the position of the pen, inclined rather 45 degrees. Forearm should be near with rest on the place. That is basic for writing. Next, paper position. For right-handist, the paper or book position must be in 45 degrees. The same holds soon with left-handist. While writing, we hold the paper slightly tight. Next, hand position. Hand should not be held full tightly. It must be free to move on the paper. We must hold pen or pencil on the middle finger and hold it by thumb and forefinger. For practice, one must use ruled paper because one can adjust the size of the letters. Next, pen position. If much time is taken while writing, it indicates bad pen position. We should hold 1.5 centimeters from the tip of the pen. Some other points influences a good handwriting factors that help a good hand. They are size of the letter, structure of the letter, spacing, slant, jones. Size of the letter. Letters should be neither too big nor too small, but should be medium. Maintain the same size through for better. Structure of the letter. Each letter has its peculiarity. We should know it and follow it. spacing. Spacing means gap. We should not give space between letters. One letter space must be given between the words and 2 letter space between the sentences. Slant. Slant means the angle of the letter. This slant can be adjusted as per our comfort, but the letters of 60-degree slant look attractive and impressive. Zones. Zones can be divided into 3 categories. They are upper zone, lower zone and middle zone. The letters which touches the upper zone are called accenters, that is upper zone letters. For example, B, D, F, H, K, L, T. The letters which cross the lower zone are called descenders, that is lower zone letters. For example, G, J, P, Q, Y. The rest of the letters are called middle zone letters. They should be written equal size and height. Already we know that our thoughts and attitudes depend on the strokes of the letters. Now let us see some examples based on graphology. By studying letter A, we can estimate the emotions of the person. Those who write letter A narrowly like this are shy and reserved. They like to be lonely. This is the same with all uppercase letters. The upper gap of the letter indicates the person's talkativeness and openness. If the person writes capital letter with a big knot, that indicates they feel proud of their family and their success. They're always stubborn. By studying C, we can estimate the openness of the person. The shape of C indicates the person who likes buildings and interested in mechanical engineering. The person who writes letter C as a arch are simple, straightforward and behave constructively. The closed C indicates selfishness. How closed the letter is, that much is their selfishness. By studying D, we can estimate the person's communication skills and creativity. Those who write like this have vulgar character and don't have good taste. If we write the upper loop like this, it indicates the person's smoothness and dreams about himself. If the vowel is closed, it indicates the person will talk more about himself. If the end is not closed properly, the person has postponing nature. If the left stroke is written like this, the person maintained his dress to look different from all and wanted to be special. If the upper loop is broad, it indicates the person is broad-minded and straightforward. This indicates that the person are interested in learning Greek and having well-established personality. By studying F, we can estimate about a person's capacity of organizing and planning skills. Those who write like this will be role models for others. The persons who write upper loop narrowly are of unstable-minded. If F is written like this, it indicates that the person has more management and organizing skills. By studying G, we can estimate a person's biological and materialistic interest. This letter indicates that the persons are more interested in biological and materialistic matters. This letter indicates that the person do not have knowledge on money matters and biological matters. This way of writing G indicates a person's creativity, dramatization, and or interested in physiological work. By studying I, we can estimate punctuality and importance given to persons around them. This letter says that the person have well-evolved personality and wanted to stand on his own legs. The dot in the right place says about the person's concentration and righteousness. If the person writes a circle instead of a dot, he wants to be different from all, and he has artistic behavior and demanding nature and stick on his promises. By studying K, we can estimate the person's behavior with opposite sex and feelings. If the person writes like this, he is very stubborn. This K indicates the person's pleasantness and they maintain distance with the opposite sex. Persons who write like this always worry about their past bad experiences. By studying L, we can estimate the person's interest in fine arts. Those who write in this way are very positive and reserved. This long loop indicates good communication skills and good in organizing the meetings. Those who write in this way are very positive and reserved. By studying M and N, we can know about the responsibilities and communication of the persons. Those persons who write like this, they love responsibilities and particularly interested in money matters. This indicates the person who want to take up responsibilities, but they couldn't handle them. The person who write like this always have self-pity. Those who write like this have more love and interest on beautiful things and are genius. This P indicates shyness, reserve, and persons full of stress. This P indicates head weight of the person. This letter indicates that person is interested in music. This letter says about a person's interested in fine arts. This letter indicates persons who love music. By studying T, we can estimate about the person's interest on the work to be done. The person who write like this are very talkative, have good communication capacity, interest in work, sensitive and hate criticism. This shape of T shows the person's higher goals and thinking capacity. If the stroke is given down like this, these persons have inferiority complex. If the second stroke is given like this, these persons have rebellistic behavior. If the covering stroke is given like this, these persons have more concern about the people around them and also having social responsibilities. The persons who write like this have infinite love of themselves. This kind of stroke indicates that these persons lead life easily. Those persons who write the downstroke unfinished could not finish any work and will always be in depression. That's no problem if you didn't concentrate on the subject till now, but you need to put your full concentration on the subject now, because now we are going to practice the letters. So let us concentrate on the subject. Now let us practice the first alphabet A. Let us see how to practice. Take the worksheet, attach it to the CD. Take pad for support. Use pencil or ball pen to practice. Now you are going to say how to write capital letter A. Now small letter A. This is a single stroke letter. Now observe the letter with full concentration and your full attention. When you are concentrating on the letter, it will be recorded temporarily in your brain through subliminal messages. Now close your eyes and try to visualize the letter. If you are unable to visualize the letter, it indicates your poor concentration. So try again. When you are able to visualize the letter clearly, it indicates the letter is recorded permanently. Now open your eyes slowly and practice the letter. When your same practice goes for 21 days, then the letters will be permanently recorded in your subconscious mind. So let us practice all the letters like this. In capital letter B, we have two strokes. We have two strokes in small letter B. Now capital letter C. We have single stroke. The same with small letter C. D has two strokes. The same with small letter D. E capital letter have four strokes, but small letter E have only single stroke. Capital letter F. Capital letter F have three strokes. Small letter contain single stroke. Let us practice letter G. Both capital and small letter G contain single stroke. Now H capital letter. It has 3 strokes, but small letter has single stroke. Capital letter I and small letter I contain single stroke and small letter with a dot. Capital letter J has 2 strokes and small letter J has single stroke and a dot. Now capital letter K. Capital letter K has 3 strokes and small letter also have 3 strokes. Capital letter L single stroke and small letter has also single stroke. M capital letter have 4 strokes. Small letter single stroke. Capital letter N contain 3 strokes but small letter single stroke. Capital letter O have single stroke. Small letter also have single stroke. P capital letter have 2 strokes. Even small letter contain 2 strokes. Q capital letter have 2 strokes. Small letter have only single stroke. Or capital letter have 3 strokes. Small letter single stroke. Capital letter S has single stroke. The same with small letter s. Capital letter T. Capital letter T has 2 strokes. The same with small letter t. Capital letter U have single stroke. Small letter u also have single stroke. Capital letter V has single stroke. Small letter also have single stroke. Capital letter W has 4 strokes and small letter single stroke. Capital letter X have 2 strokes, small letter 2 strokes. Capital letter Y 2 strokes, small letter y single stroke. Capital letter Z 3 strokes, small letter Z single stroke. You need 21 days practice to store these letters permanently.